From being a huge teen star to becoming a member of one of the most popular boy bands that has ever lived, and then tragically passing away at such a young age. However, who is to blame? Let's find out right now. Happy Wicked Wednesday, my Cajun cuties. Yes, it's me, Anne Marie, aka the Cajun Crime Queen from Carrico, Louisiana. Cajun born, Cajun bred, and when I die, I'll be Cajun dead. I hope after this video that you like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to press the notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. I hope you'll have a beverage. I hope you have a snuggle partner or a snuggle fur partner. Those are the best, and you're ready to hear a true crime story with yours truly. And as always, I want to know, are y'all drinking that water? Are y'all staying hydrated? Are y'all getting those tickers up? Remember, just a quick 20-30 minute walk, especially first thing in the morning, get those endorphins up, and you're going to have an amazing, wonderful day, I promise you. And I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight on this Wednesday evening as we talk about a new case. And I also want to give a big shout out to all the veterans. Happy Veterans Day. As you know, this past Monday, November 11th, was Veterans Day. And I want to tell all of the veterans, thank you for your service, and I am very grateful. Today, we are going to be discussing a highly requested case. And this case happened less than a month ago on October 14th, 2024 in Argentina. Today, we are going to be discussing the life and tragic passing of Liam Payne. Liam James Payne was born on August 29, 1993 in England to his parents, Jeff and Karen Payne. Liam also had two older sisters, Nicola and Ruth. When Liam was a young child, he was very involved in sports. And for 3 years, he was ranked in the top 3 of the 1,500-meter runners in his country in his age group. Liam also loved music and theater as well. He played Tony Manero in Saturday Night Fever for theater. In 2008, when Liam was only 14 years old, he auditioned for the 5th season of The X Factor. He sang a Frank Sinatra song, and y'all, he sounded beautiful. He had that jazz voice. He had the Frank Sinatra thing going on, and he was only 14 years old. His voice was electric. I loved watching his audition. It was just marvelous, marvelous. Liam made it to the first round, but was cut. Simon Cowell looked at him and said, "You have an amazing voice, and I think you should come back in 2 years when you're a little bit older." At just 16 years old, Liam Payne came back to audition for season 7 of The X Factor. Remember, Simon told him to come back in 2 years. And when he walked on that stage, he walked with full confidence. He knew what he was there to do, and he was going to do it. He sang Cry Me a River by Michael Bublé and sounded just as good as Michael Bublé, if not better, in my opinion. When he sang that song, the audience was silenced. He captivated the audience as well as the judges. It was very powerful. There was nothing wrong with his singing. It was impeccable. It was just amazing. Y'all need to go watch it if y'all haven't. His performance in season 7 when he auditioned. He was remarkable, and Simon loved what he saw in Liam. While Liam was with the competition, he, along with Harry, Niall, Louis, and Zayn, formed a 5-piece all-band group called One Direction. They were like the NSYNC and Boyz II Men of my time. They were a great boy band. And I knew all about One Direction as I had a preteen at the time, and she was obsessed with One Direction. They captured the hearts of several fans all over the world. They did not win the competition. However, they came in 3rd place. In January 2011, One Direction signed to Simon Cowell's label, and their UK #1 debut single, What Makes You Beautiful, was huge all over the world. And the album, which contained 3 songs co-written by Liam Payne, debuted at #1 in the United States. and the next 4 albums debuted at #1 in the UK. Like most boy bands, Liam wanted a solo career. He wanted to be a solo artist, and in 2015, he became a solo artist, and he had tons of success, not only in the UK, but here in the United States as well. Everyone loved Liam Payne and his music. He had a huge fan base. However, Liam has been very open about his struggles with alcoholism. He said it all started at the peak of his success with One Direction, when he would be locked in hotel rooms with minibars. It was said that he even showed up on June 1st, 2022, highly intoxicated while being interviewed by Logan Paul. In May 2023, Liam discussed that he had been sober for over 3 months. And in July of 2023, Liam mentioned how he was in a rehab for 100 days here in Louisiana. In August of 2023, Liam was admitted to the hospital with a kidney infection. In 2016, Liam Payne began dating Cheryl Ann Tweedy, an English singer and television personality. And on March 22nd, 2017, Liam and Cheryl welcomed their son Bear to the world. But sadly, in 2018, their relationship ended. In 2019, Liam began dating model Maya Henry. The two were engaged in 2020, but sadly broke up in June of 2021. The couple reunited briefly, but ended their relationship in May of 2022. Maya says that Liam still tries to call her, tries to message her, talking about, I'm not well, I feel like I'm gonna pass away, I don't know what to do. And Maya says that a lot of times she wouldn't respond, and he would start texting or calling her mother, and when she wouldn't respond, and they say things like, I'm not well, I feel like something's gonna happen. Maya says she didn't play with death like that. She didn't like that. She would always offer to help get him help. But several times he turned the help away. And Maya Henry wrote a book. And it was said that this book is about her relationship with Liam Payne. And a lot of people have said, don't release the book because of the state of mind Liam's in. Don't do this because of Liam. Maya couldn't just stop living her life because of Liam. She wanted to reach out to her fans, and she wanted to talk about what she went through in this relationship, because it was said that this book that was written by Maya Henry is about their relationship. Maya Henry also says that she felt manipulated during and after her relationship with Liam Payne. It was also said that her lawyers drew up a cease and desist letter for Liam. On September 30th, 2024, Liam, along with his girlfriend of 2 years, Kate Cassidy, fly to Argentina. They checked in to a beautiful luxury Airbnb in Buenos Aires, Argentina, before locating to a hotel. While on the trip, Liam Payne, along with his girlfriend Kate, were making videos, having fun, going on TikTok, going on Snapchat. And on October 2nd of 2024, Kate and Liam attended his former bandmate Niles' concert in Argentina. While Liam is there, you see him having a blast. There's several videos taken of him, and he was doing the Macarena with the fans. He was dancing, and he looked in very good spirits, just having a good old happy time. And when he was in Argentina, all the fans loved him. He would sign autographs with fans. He would talk to fans, take pictures with fans. He was a very kind and loving soul. However, on October 14th, 2024, after being there for 2 weeks, Liam's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, decided that she was going to go back to Florida, and she flew home that day. When Liam was outside signing autographs, in my opinion, even though he was smiling and he was happy, he looked sad. His eyes looked sad. And you know what they always say? The eyes are the window to the soul. A fan says that on October 16th, 2024, Liam seemed sober, happy, and healthy. Liam even discussed how much he appreciated the area in Argentina. However, later that day, a guest in the hotel says they were waiting in the lobby for someone. When they see Liam Payne coming down to the lobby acting very erratic, he's having to be escorted back to his room. Then he comes back down to the lobby. The hotel staff keeps bringing him back up to his room. And one time when he came down, he smashed his laptop. And it was also said that he told guests, "I was in a boy band and it left me effed up." While he was in the lobby, this time the hotel had to physically bring Liam into his room. And the guest stated that it looked like Liam was kind of convulsing at this point. The hotel staff brings Liam to his room. And at this point, it was said they heard all kind of noise, and that is when the staff called 911. It was said earlier that same day that a guest heard an argument between Liam and someone else. And it was also said that when Liam was escorted back to the room, they heard a lot of grunting, groaning, stomping. They heard things being thrown around in the room. And now I'm going to read you the 911 call. The hotel staff tells 911, "We have a guest who is overwhelmed with drugs and alcohol. And well, even when he's aware, he breaks things up. He is tearing the whole room apart, and we need someone to be sent, please. There is a balcony in the room, and we fear this." On the afternoon of October 16th, 2024, Liam Payne falls from a balcony outside his hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Minutes later, around 5 p.m., 31-year-old former One Direction band member Liam James Payne is pronounced deceased. A whiskey bottle, lighter, and cell phone were found near where Liam fell. When police arrived, they say they found Liam's hotel room in complete disarray with broken objects, a smashed TV, and with what looks to be alcohol, drugs, and narcotics in the room. It was also said Liam was going through some type of substance abuse episode before his death. Many believe that Liam fell unconscious and fell off the balcony, but the police are still investigating the incident. The initial toxicology report revealed that multiple drugs were found in his system, including pink cocaine. Pink cocaine is typically a powdery mix of ketamine and MDMA, Molly, and ecstasy, or new psychoactive substances, according to a study. And despite its color, it may not even contain cocaine. It gets its color from food coloring. No one really knows how the drugs affect people, as everyone is different. Potential side effects could vary, but may include anxiety, hallucination, nausea, vomiting, increased heart rate and blood pressure, and elevated body temperatures, and can be extremely dangerous. When I first heard about all of this, I was so angry with the hotel. I was so very upset that the hotel staff left him that way, that they didn't keep him in the lobby, that they didn't stay with him when he was in his room, supposedly breaking everything. But then I had to take a step back and look at the incident through the hotel staff. They didn't want to put their guests in harm's way, and they didn't want to put themselves in harm's way. If it's true that Liam Payne was trashing the room, they may have been afraid to go in the room with Liam. But they did the right thing by calling the police, like, "Please help us, something's going on, we need help." But Liam Payne, in my opinion, was having some type of episode, and he may not. Maybe I'm wrong. I think he was having some type of episode and was going through a lot at that time. But just like the Matthew Perry case, where do the drugs come from? Who gave the drugs to them? And I always say that, the first thing I say when I hear about someone passing away and it's drug related. Where did that person get the drugs? Because in my opinion, I do not believe that it's right for someone to go up to a person and say, "Okay, here's your drugs, I'm leaving," and that person passes away. No, someone needs to be accountable. Someone needs to pay for the price. But who? You have to go through a rabbit hole looking for these types of things. It doesn't just come out of thin air. You have to do your research. And another thing I want to say, when I was going through videos of Liam Payne, I discovered a video of his father, Jeff Payne, arriving at the same hotel that Liam Payne passed away in. And you could see a video of Liam Payne's father leaning over the balcony where his son tragically fell. And in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, it could happen. It could happen. If you fall unconscious and you go limp and the balcony happens to be right there and you stumble and you fall over, yes, I believe it could happen. But nothing is ruled out. And in my opinion, I do not believe that Liam Payne took his own life. I do not believe that. I strongly believe that he was not there to take his own life, but that's just my personal opinion. And just days ago, 3 people were charged in connection with the death of Liam Payne. The first of the accused is the person who accompanied the artist on a daily basis during his stay in the city of Buenos Aires, who was charged with the crime of abandonment of a person followed by death. And it was said that this person said, "I never abandoned Liam. I went to his hotel 3 times that day and left 40 minutes before this happened. There were over 15 people at the hotel lobby chatting and joking with him when I left. I could have never imagined something like this would happen." The second defendant is a hotel employee who must answer for 2 proven supplies of cocaine to Liam Payne during the period he was at the hotel. And the third, a suspected drug dealer, is accused of 2 other clearly proven supplies during 2 different times on October 14th. Both were charged with the crime of supplying narcotics, 2 acts each. According to the Buenos Aires prosecutors, all the injuries that Liam had were compatible with those caused by a fall from a height, and that self-harm of any kind and or physical intervention by third parties were ruled out. They also highlighted that the victim did not adopt a reflex posture to protect himself from the fall. So for the moment, it can be inferred that he may have fallen in a state of semi or total unconsciousness. My final thought, I always give y'all my final thought. And my final thought is, we are losing our childhood idols due to drugs and alcohol, and it's not fair. We look up to these people. We can relate to these people. Even though we don't know them and we never met them, we feel that we connect with our idols. But look how many idols have fallen due to drugs and alcohol. Amy Winehouse, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, John Belushi. I mean, these are people that are just so talented. They have everything under the sun, but they have an addiction. And it's sad. And I have dealt with several people with alcohol and addiction problems, and it is a nightmare. It is hard for them to get off of alcohol and drugs. It is very hard. And we, as people that do not have an addiction, think that we could just say, stop, don't do that. Look what's happening when you do drugs and alcohol. Look at the destruction that you do. But in their eyes, in their mind, they have to have the alcohol and drugs. And even though they go to rehab dozens of times, look, Liam said he went to rehab and it was said he was still taking drugs. So you never know what a person's going through. You can't ever turn your back on them, because no matter what, no matter how many times they tell you they're never going to do it again, or they want help, or please help them, you have to be there for them. You have to say to yourself, maybe one day it will change. Maybe one day they will realize what they're doing to themselves and other people as well. Liam left behind a beautiful baby boy named Bear, a beautiful child that lost his father way too soon. We have to reevaluate this. And I do agree with people being held accountable in the death of Liam Payne. Someone should take responsibility. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope that you like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press on the notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. And as always, stay safe, always be aware of your surroundings, and always know that I'm here for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. And for you, I am truly grateful. And as always, I love you, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.